On Stars of Tomorrow on your local community radio station. My guest today is Alicia.
Hi.
You've been here for quite a while, haven't you?
I know. How many years has this been now? I think around 6 or 7.
2008.
Yeah, I started when I was like in year 11 at school.
Yes, year 11.
After school program, and I've been stuck with you ever since. Can't get rid of me.
But you have moved on since that and joining us at the Sydney Royal Easter Show.
Yeah, that was lots of fun. I think that was year 12 for me.
Yes,
and then since then, been to uni, done an undergrad and a postgrad, and working in one of the biggest newsrooms in the world. So really excited about that. Writing about what I love most.
Entertainment and all.
Celebrities, showbiz. Yes. Do love strutting the red carpet from time to time. You know me.
One thing you want to have is more multicultural people in mainstream media.
Yeah, it's something I'm really passionate about, and like today we're here at the Carnival of Cultures at Ashfield Park, so it's the perfect opportunity for me to talk about this. Coming from an Indian background myself, I see when I go out on the red carpets, there's not that many people from different cultures that are standing there in the lineup of reporters speaking to talent. So it's something I really like to see, and it's something I'm campaigning about. I've written a couple of articles for uni back when I was doing my course, and I've got my blog going as well, I Am Starstruck, and I've branched out to I Am Starstruck Bollywood. So I've been writing a lot about that. We have a lot of multicultural reporters for the ABC and the SBS traditionally. Helen Vatsakopoulos, Indira Naidu, but they're for those stations specifically, and what I'd really like to see is a shift to mainstream media. In the last few months we've seen Waleed Ali become one of the main presenters on the project on Channel 10, and that was huge in the news. Everyone called for celebration, and then there was a bit of controversy when a publication published a photo of another presenter, Nazim Hussain, and mixed up and called him Waleed Ali, and it came to that question, do all brown people look the same? So I thought that was interesting, and the reason that came up was because there are so little faces in the media that come from other cultures. So it's something I'd like to see. I was speaking about this with someone the other day, and they said, there just aren't that many people that do media in the first place that are from other cultures. And I'm like, you know what, there are. It's just that the executives up the top aren't choosing to put those people on screen. It's something I'd like to see. There's over 200 languages we speak in Australia, and over a quarter of Australians are born in another country, with around 40 to 45% of people having a parent born in another country. So multiculturalism is well and truly alive, and since we go to the media for our source of information and entertainment, it would be great to see that reflected on our screens and on air a bit more.
What is his name? Nazim?
Yeah, Nazim Hussain.
Yeah, what's he doing now?
Well, he's got a show on SBS, Legally Brown, which I'm an absolute fan of, and he's coming down for Sydney Comedy Festival. So I've bought my tickets Saturday night. I'll be there in the front row, so it'll be great to see. The great thing about his shows are he incorporates, he talks about racism in Australia but with a sense of humour, which I watched him talk on Studio 10, on Channel 10 about it, and said that the conversation in Australia is still a bit dry when it comes to racism. People are a bit scared to talk about it, and by talking about it with a sense of humour, you're able to get a message across, and people actually stop and think, oh, alright, that's something we need to talk about more. So he's doing that, and I can't wait to check it out.
I've actually seen some of his stuff. Like he did this thing a couple of years ago, and I thought, now if I'd gone out and done that, I'd be in all sorts of strife. But he did it, he got away with it.
Yeah.
But I think it's because of who he was, he could get away with doing what he did. And it was, and that's a good thing. Even with shows like The Chaser and all that, some of the things they have managed to do, push the boundaries and all that, and actually make these situations rather a bit humorous and all that, and actually bring these to the public attention. It may sound like a bad thing, but at least they get it out there and get us all talking and all that.